at it again. Going to be showing how to punish every super in the game that isn't like an install super with Marisa. So we'll start out with Manon here, doing her level 1. Charge stand heavy punch into whatever combo. It's basically just blocking a DP. That's the only time I'm going to show that combo. If you don't see me show a super, you punish it like that. Okay? I'm going to show her level 2 because it's a little bit different just in terms of if you don't want her to cross up, you have to be walking back the whole time. However, sometimes maybe you want to switch sides. So in this case, you walk forward when she's in the air, and then you get your combo. If she's in the corner again, just make sure you're walking backwards, and you're good. Her level 3, though it is a grab, you can hold up during the flash, land and charge stand heavy punch. It's not like Zangief, it doesn't grab you right away. So you can jump it during the flash. Next character we're going to look at is Kimberly and her level 1. It's not minus enough to be punished with stand heavy punch charge, so we have to punish it with charge back heavy punch. Couple things I want to call out with Lily. First off, her level 2. If you charge heavy punch right away, it whiffs. So just a little bit of a tip. Whiff, stand, jab, and then charge it, and you'll always be golden. Also, just like Manon, you can jump this during the screen freeze. I know I said I wasn't going to deal with install supers, but I do just want to look at JP's level 2. So first thing, if you hit him, it disappears. Okay, that's just something you should know. Second thing is the order of the strikes. So the first projectile, you can block either crouching or standing. The second one, you have to block standing. It's an overhead. The third one's a low. You have to block your crouching. And the last one's an overhead. So it can look something like this. Boop, 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 boop. Now, obviously, that's not solving it because he can still move around and mix you up. But that's the basic idea. DJ's level 1 is the first really weird reversal. So because of the pushback, we can hit back heavy punch if we charge it. But we can't link a second one out of it at all ranges. Like if we're completely point blank, we can. But if we're a little bit further away, it doesn't work. So you can either go straight into your launcher, or you can go into charged medium punch Gladius for the most meterless damage. Both Cammy's level 1 and her level 2 can be punished with charge back heavy punch. Ryu's level 1 is very similar to DJ's level 1 in that the pushback makes it difficult to punish. So the same options apply. Whoops. Like that. His level 2 is minus 20, which means you can punish with charge back heavy punch. Denjin charge does not affect the frame data on his level 2 super. The only interesting or unique thing is Guile's level 1, the heavy version. If you block his standing, he's only minus 2, so he's safe. If you try to push most buttons, you'll trade with it. But we can do crouch jab and a stand medium punch target combo, and you can meter dump there if you want to make the combo hurt more. Ken, his level 1, we have to charge back heavy punch. And his level 2, we actually don't even have enough time to charge back heavy punch because it's only minus 19. So our best option here is something like that. Chun's level 1 is punishable by charge back heavy punch. as well as her level 3. Dhalsim is interesting because he has 3 versions of each of his level 1 and his level 2. However, the frame data on the light and medium level 1 is the same. They're both minus 15. So we should hit stand heavy punch. Not charged, just regular old stand heavy punch. Just like we did with Ken's level 2. The heavy version is interesting because if we stand block it immediately, we should be able to get a charged back heavy punch. Like that. But if you stand up into it late, it can change the frame data. I've seen it be like his minus is only minus 15. Like there was only minus 16. So my advice is treat this like Guile and do that. His level 2 is this move. If you are standing, it will hit you immediately, and he's only minus 4. You can maybe hit crouch jab, but you can't really do anything with it. So it's not really that useful. However, if you're crouching, it'll whiff, and then we can charge heavy punch and move out of the way. However, in the corner, if you continue this combo, you get hit, which is not ideal. So there's a couple options here. You can charge heavy punch Gladius if you do it right away. Whoops, stood up into it. It's a little finicky. I have done this. There we go. You can charge the heavy punch Gladius, or if you're okay with a little bit less damage, you can command grab him. The last super to look at is Rashid's level 1. So it has a ton of pushback, but it's incredibly minus. So you can just forward dash and charge stand heavy punch. And I didn't do it there, but it does work. Or if you think it's easier, you can just do drive rush, and you pretty much build it back doing the punish. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, that's all I got for you. Like I said, if a super wasn't shown, that just means that it's minus enough that you just charge stand heavy punch and treat it like it's a block DP. Otherwise, hopefully that was helpful. And as always, have a good time.